Hey guys! So, Fridays are for projects, so I'm going to break down what your project's going to be for this week. Nothing extremely difficult. You still need a circular object. This time, make sure it's a small one. So, those of you guys that turned in pools and tires and other big, humongous things for your circumference and area project, think smaller this time. Because, let me show you. I chose a styrofoam plate for my example. Okay, now you're gonna have to, on a sheet of paper, does not have to be colored paper. You are going to trace your circular object. That's why it's gotta be smaller than a sheet of paper. You're gonna trace your circular object and you're gonna cut it out. So I already have one cut out. Here's what it's gonna look like. You need a circle. Okay? That's your first step. Find a circular object, trace it, cut it out. Next step, we're going to take our circle and we are going to fold it in half like a taco. Okay? And then fold it in half one more time. Okay? So we have a circle, but we folded it into four. So when you open it back up, it should already be divided into 4 sections. Okay? You're going to trace one of these sections because that's what we're going to use today. Since we've been learning about arc length and sector area, I hope everybody did their assignments this week. Okay? So this is what we should have. It's our circle divided into 4, but one of them is traced. This is what we're going to use for our project. So, first step, we need a radius. So, I'm going to measure in centimeters because they're easier to work with. You start from the middle and measure out, and mine is 11 centimeters. So, let me show you. 11. From the middle to the outside is 11 centimeters. So, that's my radius. R equals 11. Okay? Now, this angle is one of our nice angles. That's why I chose to divide our circle into 4. These are the ones that they put these little boxes on. So we should know how much they are by now. This is a 90-degree angle. So once you have your radius and your angle, everything else is plugging it into formulas. Okay? So the formulas, I'm going to remind you. I'm going to get my whiteboard and we'll do it on the video. But our formulas are going to be just what you did throughout the week. So, for arc length, here's my handy dandy whiteboard that any random teacher would have in their house. For arc length, we need to remember, let me put it up here. My radius was 11 and my angle was 90. Okay? Radius was 11 and angle is 90. So, arc length, the 2 steps for arc length was 1, find the circumference. C equals 2 pi r. But we know what r is. R is 11. So it's 2 pi 11. Well, 2 times 11 is just 22 pi. So that's our first step. Find circumference. Second step was to do Batman. So we're going to set our Batman ears up. Part over whole. Part angle, that's our 90 degrees, over our full circle, which is 360. We do not know the arc length, but we know the circumference, which is the whole circle all the way around. Okay, so we cross multiply. If you did your work all week, this is easy. If you didn't and you're barely trying to skip to the project, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, we set up our equation. Cross multiply 90 times 22 pi divided by 360 gives us our arc length. All right? That's the first part. You need to calculate the arc length. The second part, okay, if you hadn't copied that down, rewind a little bit and pause the video so that you can copy all of that down. Second part, this is the final part of your project. You still need radius and your angle. So, second part is going to be sector area. Okay, the first step of sector area is to find the area. Our formula is area equals pi r squared. Okay, so we know that r is 11, so it's pi 11 squared, which is 121 pi. Okay, that's the first step. Second step, just like the other one, is setting up a Batman. Part over whole. Okay, 90 is your part, your angle. The whole circle is 360. Those numbers never change. 360. Angle. Those are always going to be the two you put in there. And then we do not know the area of the sector we divided, but we know the area of the whole circle. Okay, so we're going to cross multiply 90 times 121 pi, and we are going to divide by 360, and that will give you your sector area. Sector area. Okay, I hope you all understood what is expected of you. So find a circular object, trace it, divide it into 4. Okay, your angle will be 9. Everybody's angle is 90. Okay, because we divided it into 4. Just measure your radius so that you can set up your equations. All right, guys? You have until Sunday at 9 o'clock to turn in these submissions. I need pictures of your circle and pictures of your work. So you can either do it on the same page or send me 2 pictures. Looking forward to receiving your submissions. Bye, guys.